What's up, y'all? Welcome back to No Table Talk. It's your boy, Otnba. Before I get into it today, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everybody that has been watching, that has been listening, that has been supporting this podcast in one form or fashion or the other. Yes, you're listening, you're watching right now. I'm thanking you. Whether it has been for a couple of years, for a couple of weeks, or for a couple of days, it all applies. I am grateful. I'm grateful for the support, whether in views, whether in likes, whether in comments, whether in feedback, all the positive affirmation, and even the critique. If anything, that's more so than the rest, because it's very, very important for us to be mindful of the fact that there are always opportunities to continue growing. There are always opportunities to be better. So all in all, I thank every single one of you. Also, I wanted to remind us that I go live every Saturday on Instagram, notable_talk, notable one word _talk. We go live every Saturday for about an hour and 30 minutes at 5 p.m. EST and 11 p.m. West African time. And we just talk. Sometimes I have invited guests. Most of the time I just go off the cuff, just to people in the comments. Some people come live, we chat for a little bit. We have a wonderful time. We talk about anything. A lot of the time it will be something surrounding all the particulars of life as a growing human, especially as young people. You get young people that are getting older. But especially as young people, as growing humans, just talk about different particulars of life. We educate ourselves, we encourage ourselves. All in all, we just make sure that we have deliberate and positive conversations. No matter what we talk about, we always find a way to get positive insights, positive lessons from it. You get, make sure it's not mindless conversation. Make sure that the banter is deliberate. You feel me? So I encourage you. I invite you. Come on. Come see us live. Come see me live. I don't want to say come see me live like it's a show, but just come join the live on Instagram. And I'm looking forward to see you there. If anything, we're creating a community of people. I've been going live since, that's how No Table Talk started. We've been going live on Instagram. And we just create a community of young people. We just encourage ourselves. We know each other by name. We know each other by face. At least for the people that come live. Even the people that don't come live, because it's on Instagram, so we all have Instagram pages. So you can see our pictures, you can put a name to the face. And we just chill. We encourage ourselves. We have a community of people that can empathize with us. Sometimes people don't even need to talk to. And it's on a Saturday night, so it's a nice end to your week, a nice end to your weekend. And you just relax and you shut down. And you just chill. You get. So looking forward to seeing you there. Looking forward to see some new names and some new faces. And with that being said, let's get into it. So today I woke up this morning thinking about this video of Pastor Oge. That's the Instagram handle, PST_Oge. I woke up thinking of this video that I saw of him some time ago and talking about consistency over intensity. And I'm going to play it for us so that we're all on the same page.
Recently, I started going to the gym, and I'm going to the gym because I'm a fat boy and I'm trying to lose some weight. And the temptation to get to the gym like every other person and just start running everything and doing everything as though I will lose all the weight that it took me 10 years to gather, in one day of gymming is very high. But there's something that gymming has taught me, and is that success answers more to consistency than it answers to intensity. If you are going to be successful, you need to value consistency more than intensity. Listen, I can pour an ocean of water on a rock and it won't break that rock. But if I have a little drop of water that drops on the rock every second for 10 years, it will split that rock. Consistency matters more than intensity.
Consistency matters more than intensity. Success answers more to consistency over intensity. I woke up this morning thinking about that video. I think because when I woke up this morning, I didn't feel like getting out of bed. I'm fine, y'all. I'm fine. I was just tired. Sometimes you just want to be in. And also because I have a goal in mind. I have something I want to achieve, as I'm sure we all do. And sometimes it could feel like the impact you have feels like a drop of water in the ocean of the goal that you're trying to achieve. Sometimes it feels like the impact you have, the effort you can put in, you get what I'm saying? The way you can influence the situation compared to what needs to be achieved could seem very insignificant. I love the example you used of a drop of water every second for 10 years on a rock, and it eventually splitting the rock being the goal. And I love that because a drop of water compared to what the goal is could seem very, very insignificant. But how did the goal get done? How did the goal get achieved? Consistency. With that drop of water dropping every second for 10 years, consistently achieved that goal. And that jumped me out of my bed this morning. I got up. I got up straight up and I went to do what I had to do. And I can imagine a lot of us being in that situation or in situations similar to that, where we feel like the impact we have, the things we have in our hands to do, the effort we have to put in could seem very, very insignificant compared to the goal that we have to achieve. But I want to encourage us today to be consistent, to keep showing up. I mean, I love how he contrasted consistency to intensity, because already it should be a given that every day wouldn't be like the last. Some days will be better than the rest. It should be a given that we wouldn't show up 100% every day. That's life. Life is full of peaks and it's full of valleys. In every way. Even the electromagnetic signals from your heart. If you look at the EKG, it has peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys. Relationships, they're not rosy every day. Peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys. Even our energy. Sometimes we wake up in the morning and we're like, oh God, another day. Sometimes we wake up in the morning and we just bounce off the bed. Peaks and valleys. That's life. That's life all through. That's life all through. Even the weather. Peaks and valleys. But how does our goal get accomplished? Showing up every single day, every single time, consistently. You see, the goal is the why. The goal is what you're trying to achieve. But how do you get there? Consistency. Consistency is the how. I feel like Pastor Oge's video has honestly, that should be this episode. That should be this episode. But I want to encourage us to keep showing up consistently. Consistency is very important, because one attribute of consistency that stands out to me is the attribute of repetition. And what does repetition do? Repetition reinforces. It reinforces habits, both good and bad. It reinforces the willingness to achieve a goal. It reinforces our presence in a particular situation. Even with this podcast, man, a brief moment of transparency. I mean, we're family here, aren't we? We're family. A brief moment of transparency. Even with this podcast, it stood out to me how important it is for me to be consistent, no matter the degree in which I'm showing up. Some days I record videos and it's just so easy, man. It's just very seamless. Some days I record videos and I've had to record 5 times. I've had to delete, re-record, delete, re-record. Sometimes even the end goal is just meh, I'm not really feeling it. But just being consistent has shown me that some of the videos that I don't even hold in high regard, some of the videos that will not even be in my top 5, let alone top 2 or top 3, have received the best feedback, have shown to impact people more. You know what I'm saying? Not to even say the rest don't. But that's just evidence of the fact that consistency sometimes is all you need. Consistency. Even if it feels like you're going up a hill, even if it feels like you're straining, it feels like it's really tough. It's really tough. And I understand. Life is life. We're all going through life, man. Life is life. Like I said, life is full of hills and valleys. It's a general thing in life. It's inescapable. You get. But even if it feels like you're straining, it feels like you're going against the wind. You're going against the current. You're going uphill. The good news is that every hill has a summit. So you strain, you shove consistently, and you get to that summit, and then what happens? There's a drop. And then effortless, seamless, without stress. You're enjoying the ride. You get. So I want to encourage us to be consistent. be consistent. Sometimes some of us even need to put structures in place to ensure that we're consistent. Some of us need accountability. We need an accountability partner. We need people to keep us on our toes. Some of us just need a simple reminder on our phones. As simple as that. Some of us need to set alarms on our phones. Whatever structure you need, whatever structure applies to you, let us put structures in place to make sure that we are consistent. Keep showing up. Because that's the how. That's how we get to the finish line. That's how we achieve our goal. I'm about to go to the gym. Today's leg day. It's probably my least favorite day of gymming. It's my least favorite day of working out. But I love the results. I love the goal. You get, I can't be out here looking like Johnny Bravo. And how do I not do that? By being consistent and showing up every single day. So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work on my legs. And I'm going to record my snap and send it to my accountability partner. Because if I don't, she's going to break my head. And it's going to stress me. And then even I'm going to be like, I haven't received your snap today. Did you go to the gym? That's us putting structures in place to make sure that we're consistent. Let's show up. Let's be consistent. Because that's the only way we can get there. The goal is the why. Consistency is the how. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Notable Talk. I thank you, Pastor Oge, for the inspiration for this episode and for the inspiring words and for the encouraging words, the deep words. Consistency over